Welcome back, guys. We're going to be playing some American Truck Simulator today. The reason that we're playing American Truck Simulator today is because it's Happy Halloween. So I've got to get my rewards for the Halloween event since I'm too cheap to buy any actual decorations for my trucks. So this Halloween is different to last year, I was just reading. So last year you had to do a certain amount of deliveries for your personal goal, which is the same. But then for the community goal, it was distance based. They have to reach a certain amount of distance. And I always felt bad because because I don't have a lot of time to play this game. I always do the short distance jobs just to get the 13 jobs done. And so wasn't really contributing to the community goal. But this time, it's only 1,300,000 deliveries, so it doesn't matter how far you drive. You just do the short jobs, and you'll get the 13 deliveries for your reward. So that's what we're going to do today. Welcome to the new... plus, they've changed the entire game since I played this last. No, I don't need that. Can you skip? Complete. Background theme. Halloween background theme has been applied for the duration. You can change your background theme anytime. Alright, so let's do a job and see if I still remember how to play this game. External contracts. Has to be external for the Halloween ones. Now we do distance. Sort by route length. There. And we just do 13 jobs around Barstow, I guess. What's this thing? Mobile air compressor. No, not that one, because that's not the Halloween job. Oh, they're on to me. I can't do very short ones. I've got to go from Barstow to Prim. Let's go. It is currently 11:30 in the morning, so I'm not going to fall asleep while driving as I usually do in this game. At the end of a long day, try and play some American Truck Simulator and fail. Yo, Grim Reaper, welcome. Thank you for joining me on this Happy Halloween event. I've actually got a few games that are having Halloween events this year, so maybe we should do those. To repair paint. Okay. So we're driving in the Volvo VNL. It's called the VNL, right? Yes, thank you. You don't need to show me that. How do I tell what truck I'm in? Truck manager. This one, Volvo VNL 2014. That's what we're doing. And I'll do my best not to look at the map all the time. Because that's generally the problem that I have, is I always just keep opening the map all the time. And it's probably, as a viewer, really annoying. And as a streamer, it's probably slowing, or as the player, it's probably slowing my trip way down. Alright, so... oops. I want to go 30. Oh, I need to change my... oh, cool. The keys are still in my muscle memory. Grim Reaper says, thank you for the raid today. I literally just ended the stream. Oh, wow. Thanks. Oh, I should have come on earlier. You could have given me my viewers back. No, it's fine. I don't need that. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Been a long time since I played this game. I'm not even sure that I got last year's Halloween rewards. Oh no, we don't. I'm too used to playing. I always do first person only in this game. Nice, 10 hours mostly Dying Light, nice. Yeah, I caught some of you Dying Light, it looked fun. Very, very topical for the Halloween theme that we've got going on at Twitch. Everyone's playing Halloween games. I'm too scared to play them. I'm too scared to play scary games anyway. It has been mentioned that I should play Amnesia, but I don't want to. I'm too scared. Oh, what? Oh, because you got to get to 21st before you can activate cruise control. Gotcha. Got to figure out controls again. I feel like jumping. I feel that, yeah, jumping. That's the other problem too, yeah. Jumping from game to game messes me up. Yeah, especially in new mail. Especially in survival sandbox games. They have similar things that you need to get done, but they all use different. They all change their controls. And my brother always tells me that I should change the controls so that I don't have to worry about it. But I'm too lazy to do that. We are excited to announce the opening of our used truck dealership for your newest destination in high quality used trucks. Why would I want to buy a used truck? I don't get it. New special transports? Oh, there's new special transports. Yeah, I think I read that update. Extreme Matt, hello. Thank you very much for joining us. Missed you last night in the Green Hell stream. I started a bit late. Sorry, I fell asleep and didn't wake up till 1 a.m. So I did a 1 a.m. stream. And then didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. Whoops. But I was asleep from 8 p.m. till 1 a.m. So I did get sleep. Just broken. I missed your earlier stream but was saving it for work tomorrow. Rightio. Enjoy. Oh, you bastard. Oh, he's okay. We had a bit of fun in Green Hill. We did a lot of... Didn't really achieve anything like content-wise, like progression-wise. But we knocked out a few camps, got a few points with the Ungaraka tribe. And as usual, Jake is still continuing his career of slaughtering tribals. Green Reaper says you're playing Green Hill when you raided me? Yes, I was playing. We had a Green Hill stream last night. It says I saw it go live, but I was recovering from a night out. No problem. Yep, look after yourself. Recovery more important than watching stream. You can always catch the streams post stream for 2 weeks on Twitch and then also on the YouTube channel. If you're ever bored looking for something to watch, you can always go back in time and catch some videos that I post on my YouTube. I looked at a video from my early days of playing SnowRunner the other day, and it was so bad. It's actually one of my highest viewed videos, and it's named, I don't know, in the description of it I say, I finally grow a brain and realize that my Scout has a winch on it. Oh, it's called How to Use a Winch, that's right. My brother's like, oh good, is it a tutorial? And I was like, no, it's just me realizing that I actually have a winch in my car, in my Scout. What a noob back in the day. Oh, Grim Reaper says, I'm feeling I need to get back into 7 Days to Die. Yeah, well, Halloween, time to do it. Isn't that's zombies, right? And then Matt says, missed the live interaction, can't do the swear band. Yeah. Hey, I'm just playing American Truck Simulator today, so there should be lots of swearing. Swearing at other drivers for being ridiculous. Like that guy back there who nearly got knocked out because I was turning a corner. Do not overtake turning vehicle. Can he not see the sign on the back of my truck that says do not overtake turning vehicle? Grim Reaper says, zombie survival every 7 days is Horde Night. Gotta remember to prepare. Oh, I think my sister plays that on Twitch. If that's what she plays, I've seen it a couple of times. It seems really hard to interact with your modular building that you can do as a player and living in a house that was handcrafted by the devs. Because she couldn't build a wall across a hole in the house that was, you know, handcrafted, hand-drawn, not modular. So the only problem with doing the jobs that are from the online World of Trucks missions instead of the offline single player missions is that you can only go 65 miles an hour, even though the speed limit is 70. And I've always been a firm believer that it should be up to the player how much they want to risk getting a speeding fine. But they reckon that it makes it an even playing field for other people, for everyone involved, if there's a max speed limit. I think that the players should be able to choose how fast they want to go, because I'm the one risking the fine and risking the tip over. So I don't know why it's not fair for one player to be speeding and one player not to be speeding. But anyway, I don't understand how game developers come up with these rules. Streamer says, I'm currently watching Core Keeper stream on YouTube. Nice. We were discussing whether so we had Core Keeper for the free weekend a few months ago, just before they released the full game, and we pretty much we did finish all the content in the game across the weekend. And then we were trying to figure out if it was worth buying the full game because it's on sale on Steam at the moment, but I think we've decided it's not worth it. If anyone's seen my SnowRunner videos, you know I like this view, right? But in this game, it's really hard to do this view because it's moving so fast that you can't see. You need to be able to see where you're going, otherwise you're going to crash like that. Whoa! Yeah. You can't see the front view. And one difference that they've made in Star Trucker to this game is that when you press the horn in this game, no one takes any notice of you. No one moves out of the way, no one slows down, they just, as if they can't hear it. But in Star Trucker, they hear your horn and they all try to get out of your way. It's great. You almost knocked a guy out in this game. Do you get out and hit punch? You almost knocked a guy out in this game. Do you get out and hit punch? No, you can't get out of the truck. But I've had a great many crashes where I would have done some serious damage if there's physical damage viewable. I've had one where I didn't see an intersection till it was too late, and I just went straight over the top of a car that was coming across the intersection. That would have been a nasty crash if it was real. Oh, this is the exit. Oh, schnitzel. Too fast! Everyone behind me is like, what does this guy think he is, in a car? That was definitely an unsafe exit from the highway. Let's see if we can get this truck care center with driving past. No, you can't. I'm committed now. Got to get that 100% map unlock. Oh, and it's time for a sleep? Okay then. Oh, I think I'm going to sleep with this truck on, actually. Wait, don't come. Whoops. I do have issues with this hotel though, because trying to do a turn around the back is really hard. Can I stop here? I can! Nice. Night night. Oops. It's 1 a.m. and I'm at the back of the hotel pressing my horn. Rude. $10,000 from Agnes. Agnes leveled up this turn. $5,000 from Alexander. Oh, I made that turn pretty well. $9,000 from Monica. Thanks, Monica. You're worth more money. And you leveled up, so now you're getting paid more money. $16,000 from JSEC-V. I think JSEC-V was my original driver. $15,000 from Mark M. Probably my second driver. $10,000 from Benjamin McGee. And whatever else they gave on. Missed it. Where do you need it? Man, that horn sounds horrible. Not enough meaty sound on that horn. In saying that, I always like to do the first person only mode. I think I'm remembering that when I played this last time. Missed it. I didn't do first person only. I think I was sick of it. Which way is it? Nope, wrong way. Oh, that's probably gonna make me miss it again, isn't it? Oh no! Turn the other way! Too far! Still too far. There we go. Matt Extreme Matt says, is the time in this all real? Like other trips, all several hours complete. So that's the difference between playing this one. Let's go jobs. When you do external contracts, they're always in real time with hours to complete, which means that it's basically the time is meaningless unless you don't have very much time to play a full mission. Whereas the freight market uses in-game time. So if you do the job, which is the single player offline jobs, so all the external contracts get uploaded to your World of Trucks profile, and it stores all your stats there. All the single player offline ones don't get stored anywhere. They get stored on your career here in the game, but not online. They don't go towards your online profile. And the freight market, when you sleep, time advances within the game. So you're more likely to have issues with short jobs in the freight market. Alright, what have we got going on at Prim? Is there any lollies to deliver at Prim? Yes, there is, and it's going to St. George. Nice. I don't like to go back and forth between two destinations, so it's nice that I got a job that goes somewhere else with the most money. Oh no, it's not sorted by money, it's sorted by distance, because we're trying to do short jobs to get all 13 of our contracts done before the end of the Halloween event. Extreme Man says, oh cool, you do love the difficult simulations. I do love the difficult games, but this game is not difficult at all. This is very easy. The only time you're going to get in trouble is if you try to take shortcuts, speeding too much, not following the road rules. You're risking having a crash if you don't follow the road rules. And apparently the American Truck Simulator US government has a lot of money. Oopsie. Wow. That could have crashed if I was not right up next to it. The American Truck Simulator Police Department is apparently very cheap to hire people, because almost every street has a police car on it. So if you decide to speed, you're more than likely going to get fined by the police. I find it very unrealistic that there's that many police. And back in before American Truck Simulator was released, so on Euro Truck Simulator 2, they've changed it now, but back in the day there was never that many police around. Speeding was actually an achievable thing to do to cut time off your trip. And the stationary speed cameras were the thing to watch out for back then. But ever since they released American Truck Simulator, which has been a few years now, I'm still sore about it, you can tell. There's just way too many police cars on the road, so you can't actually speed without getting a fine. If you speed, you're pretty much going to get fined. Oh, the other drivers on the road don't like high beams, do they? And it doesn't matter what time of day you drive in this game, there will always be heaps of cars on the road. Oh, it changes my... Why did it change my cruise control window back? Oh, back off, buddy, I'm coming out. Where do you think I'm gonna go? You know I'm coming out. You know there's a lane entering. Move. Oh, so this has the potential to be the coziest game? Yes. Probably is on my channel, the coziest. The problem with that is I don't play it at all. Unless it's an event. I rarely ever play this game. I'm pretty sure the last time I played this game was probably for the Christmas event last year. They've got events. Every time they release a DLC, they have events, but I don't want to buy the DLCs at full price, because otherwise I'd be paying way too much money for this game. I always wait for it to come down to 70% off. So I never get to do the new release events. So what they do is every time they release a new map, they've got this Cruisin', whatever state it is, Cruisin' Nebraska. Is that what's on at the moment? Cruisin', where are you? Where is it? Here. Cruisin' Arkansas. So they've just released Arkansas DLC. So now they're having for a month or something, they'll have a Cruisin' Arkansas where you got to do certain jobs and certain times in Arkansas map. But I'm not buying the new map just to get the event. Maybe if I was a big streamer and they paid for my DLCs, I could do it. But I'm not a big streamer, and no one pays for anything for me. My wife pays for everything for me. That truck wanted to end. Yeah. And they don't get fines either. Only I get a fine. What? Are we in Las Vegas? Palazzo? Oh, we are in Las Vegas. Wow. Oh, that was the Monkey King. There's an ad for the Monkey King there. Sorry, I'm going out of my lane here, but... Oh, this brings back memories of driving myself around Las Vegas. Except the roads are not this clear in Las Vegas in real life. There is massive built-up traffic around this exit in real life. Dude, if you can only turn right, hurry up. Get out of the straight lane. I wonder at 2 AM what the exit's like in Las Vegas, but I know from like 8 AM till 10 PM, the exit off the highway in Las Vegas is always choked. And it's not like it's a bypass. Well, there might be a bypass for Las Vegas, but we were staying in Las Vegas, and to get around Las Vegas, you use the expressways, or at least I did. At least my GPS told me to. And there's one expressway that goes past a major sporting arena that is always packed, always backed up with traffic. And it's because there's like multiple ways that people are trying to go. And so there's like lots of traffic trying to come into your lane. So when you're coming from outside the city in, there's lots of traffic trying to get in your lane to go wherever that line goes. And I always want to get to the left across the traffic that's trying to get in my lane. Makes it very difficult. Extreme Matt says you're a big streamer in my universe. I think the stats of 100 viewers would say no, but thank you. Your support is appreciated. What's Vegas like? I hear very mixed things. So we went to Las Vegas, and most of our trip to the US, this was last year, was all about the content creation, because there was a lot of there was a tourism, like, you know, a travel agent that wanted us to do some videos for them, and then every place we went to, the hotels wanted us to do videos for them and stay at their hotel. So when we went to Las Vegas, we were trying to do content for our channel. So we obviously weren't there to do the casino, playing pokies, gambling thing, because our content's family content. So we were trying to find things that we could do with our kids. There's actually quite a few things that you can do with kids there. But the problem that we faced was the comments from people watching the videos was like, oh, why would you go for a trip to Las Vegas with your kids? It's no fun. But there is, oh, schnitzel. That was a big crash. There was a lot of fun things to do. It was all very expensive, but I think the whole US is very expensive. Oh, cool, I didn't damage my trailer. So if you look over to the right here, you can see how much damage you've done. And there's 12% damage on my truck, but there's 0% damage to the trailer. So I thought that crash would have done some damage to the trailer. Oopsie, nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Back to the map. Supposed to slow down on that bend, I guess. Hang on, are you driving with one hand? I don't have a steering wheel. I've only got one hand. WASD is my driving steering wheel, and it's only using my left hand. but then I was using my right hand to change the menus to see how much damage I did to myself. We went to a place in Las Vegas called... My son really wanted to go to BattleBots. Is it called BattleBots? Where the university students build robots and smash each other. But the problem with that is I really wanted to go to a medieval feast at the Excalibur Hotel. I've always wanted to do it ever since '97 when I went to Las Vegas with my parents, and they couldn't afford to go to that. So I was like, okay, if there's one expensive thing that we're going to do at Las Vegas, it's go to the Excalibur Hotel and watch the medieval feast. So basically, they just bring around like a baked dinner with chicken and a drink, and then you watch the horse jousting and the people acting, and it's pretty fun. But my son wanted to watch BattleBots, and we couldn't. It was really expensive as well, so we couldn't do both. Sorry to my son. He missed out because I wanted to relive my childhood desires. Oh, this is the exit. Oops, oh, I've forgotten how to play this game. I meant to look at the mirror to change lanes, not go to third person view. Anyway, I was saying we went to Omega Mart, which is a really weird psychedelic experience. There's like a mystery that happened in Omega Mart, and you've got to figure out the mystery by doing all these little station things. But it was a bit tense on that day because I wanted to do what you were meant to do at Omega Mart, but my wife just wanted to do a couple of videos and then go back to the hotel. So I didn't get to fully experience Omega Mart the way it's intended. And then we did a bit of walking around, saw a few hotels. It smells like marijuana everywhere. Even in Los Angeles, it smells like marijuana. It's really nice to get to the smaller towns. We went to Knoxville, which is smaller, and there was no smell of marijuana in the streets. But as soon as you go to LA or Las Vegas, it's like the US air freshener. Where do you need it? Am I going to say that to every job I do? Which way am I meant to go? This way. Medieval Feast sounds great. Yeah, it's awesome. If you get the chance to go to Las Vegas and you're interested in fantasy or medieval stuff, got to go to Excalibur for the Medieval Feast dinner. The closest we've got to it in Australia is a thing called Dracula's, where they put on a vampire themed show, but it's more like Rocky Horror Picture Show. I would prefer it to be a more serious show about vampires, but it's really comedy. I didn't enjoy it that much. It was Dracula's setting and theming was fantastic, but I didn't like the show. But I loved the Excalibur show. Oh no, are you serious? I have to turn this thing around? Oops. Oh, jackknifed, look at it. Oh, I did wrong. I did wrong. I'm still not going to fit it in, am I? So I've heard I go to LA often for work, as that's where my HQ is, but it's legal. Yeah, it's legal over there. It's fine. They can do that. But you can definitely, no offense to anyone that lives in LA, but you can definitely smell it in the air. As soon as you walk outside, you can smell it. My wife actually didn't know what it smells like. So when I said it smells like that, she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, can you smell that smell in the air? That's marijuana. I don't even know if Twitch is going to be happy with me talking about that, but... Sorry, Twitch. Alright, what do we got here? St. George. St. George to Selena. Really? That's the first one? That's a long way. Okay, last job. Then I probably should go do some housework. It's not from Walbert. Is that a way out over there? Nope. Hang on a sec, there's someone at the door. I'll be back shortly. I got mail that has my name on it. That never happens. You're not promoting it, so I think you're fine. To each his own is my closing comment on it. I'd imagine the Christmas content for this would be driving the Coca-Cola trial. So they did do that one year. Yeah, I gotta switch. What? Nope. Okay, never mind. My headset is on noise cancelling and I want it not to be noise cancelling. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm looking at it later. I just had a crash because my headset. There goes some money. I don't want it to be on noise cancelling right now because it's making... It sounds like it's not working, but I can still hear the sound of the game. Oops, that's not the exit I want. My headset is doing something crazy. I think it needs a reset. Do you have... Ah! Do you have to recalibrate your noise cancelling? No? I don't know. I've only had a noise cancelling headset for like 2 months. And normally you press this button on top. It's not working. Wait. Okay, so the noise cancelling is off. That's better. Except now I've switched noise cancelling on and it feels better. How much petrol? Oh wow, I'm kind of a little bit low. I'm kind of a little bit low on fuel. Victory! Thank you very much, Matt. Victory against the overlords of technology. Oh, that doesn't uncover that bit of map. Have I been? And I've been here before. Hopefully I can go straight through that roundabout. Although I'll be on the other side of the road, so I still won't get to uncover it. Did you know that you can turn right? In some states in the US, you can turn right at a red light. I did not know that. And probably before I knew that from playing this game, I probably got a lot of angry drivers behind me trying to wait for me to go, and I didn't go. But since learning that, I've also found out that you can do it in the Philippines too. Unless it says no right turn on red. In Australia, there's some left turn anytime with care signs. What? Do I have to go the other way? There's some left turn anytime with care signs. That's usually only at like big traffic lights. Otherwise it's illegal to turn left at a intersection, at a traffic lights when it's red. Do you drive on the right in Oz too? No, we drive on the left. We're a British colony. We're a British colony, mate. So we follow all the British rules. There's been a few referendums that have tried to take us off being taking us off the Commonwealth. But so far it has not gone through. But whether I agree with them, whether I agree with being a British Commonwealth or not is beside the point, because they will continue. The politicians will continue a referendum to leave the Commonwealth until one day it will go through. Once it goes through and we're not part of the Commonwealth anymore, they'll never do a referendum to say should we rejoin the Commonwealth. Whenever it becomes a popular topic, they always decide to do a referendum on it. I love that Oz joined the Eurovision years ago. Your music is groovy. Was it years ago? Was that Midnight Oil? Don't they? Does Australia never join? Like, not normally join Eurovision? We don't have a lot of big musicians in Australia. See, now that I've got this on, now that it's noise cancelling, I feel like I'm talking too loud. Yes, I was talking too loud. Was part of it until a few years ago. Oh, okay. There's a few good musicians that get some accolades in Australia. Bertie Blackman was one of them. Recently, in recent memory. Heath Ledger, champion actor that he was. There's another, Chris Hemsworth is Australian. He's going pretty good. He's not as good as Heath Ledger though, and neither is Sam Worthington. But Sam Worthington has actually been a bit absent from the Hollywood scene recently. Maybe because his acting style is just, he always plays the same character. It doesn't matter what movie he's in. But Heath Ledger's acting was great. He was a very versatile actor. Who's my favorite out of Sam Worthington, Chris Hemsworth, and Heath Ledger? Heath Ledger was awesome. I would have loved to have seen how his career developed, because he was really only just getting started on the big scene, wasn't he? He was in 10 Things I Hate About You, but I think the Joker was going to be a really big career kick-starting movie for him. I mean, he was already a big actor. I don't actually know what else he was in between 10 Things I Hate About You and the Joker. Just need to wait till I become a big famous actor in the Philippines and then transfer that fame across to Hollywood. I might be really good at it. I doubt it. I'm too annoying to work with. I'm not demure. I'm not demure enough. I'm a diva. I'm a diva on the set. We did that stream last night of Green Hill, and I forgot to change my tag to Green Hill. It was still set to Star Trucker. So no wonder no one came and watched my video. My key search term wasn't there. The amazing Bronco. What did that say? Cedar City Festival, USA. Oh, they've got a BP there. That's a BP sign. Never seen a BP before. It wasn't really a BP, but the colours are meant to evoke thoughts of BP. I've never seen that coloured petrol station before. Extreme Matt says Optimus Prime truck skin. Tell me that's a thing in this game. I'm sure that you can get it. It might be a DLC. BP is a British petrol station? Yes, we do have it. We've got good old BP in Australia. One of the most expensive fuel that you can get, next to Shell. But I was riding, so I used to be really pro E10 fuel and getting it as cheap as you can from the small petrol stations, because it's really annoying to go to the big petrol stations and support the big ones, and then the small ones are going out of business. But then I went to a petrol station on my motorbike. That was a small petrol station company, and I got water in my fuel tank, and I submitted to have it done under insurance, so that they would then investigate the petrol station, and it just got approved, and I didn't have to, like, everyone's like, oh, you're gonna have to take it to court and fight it really hard because the petrol station's going to try and refuse to pay that. But then I didn't have to do anything. I just got submitted and approved, and I was like, wow, must have happened, either it happened to a lot of people or that was a known offender. Like, either there was a lot of submissions or it was a known offender. Either way, I got my bike repaired for free. And then, because of that, the guy that did the repairs on my bike said, I recommend that you just go to a reputable fuel dealer, because otherwise it's just going to happen again. And I was like, that's not fair. Why do I have to pay the max price for fuel? Because one petrol station did the wrong thing. Anyway, so now I get my petrol solely from Costco. So if there's any problem with the engine or water in the fuel or whatever, Costco, I know that it was from Costco. Sorry, everyone. Oh, that truck's not stopping. Stop, mate. Oh, because my indicator turned off. Much less stressful, much less swearing in this game than there is in Star Trucker, because I don't have to deal with the debris flying into my ship for no reason. Why is there so much debris in Star Trucker? I think you're meant to follow the highways is my issue, and I never do, and I probably still won't. Extreme Matt says water came out of the pump. I don't know. I actually think so. It was just like it was a week after we had some flooding in Sydney, and I had ridden my motorbike through some floodwater and got a massive shower of water over the top of me. You should. I don't know if you've ever been in a big puddle in a car and caused a lot of splash, but when you do it in a motorbike, you like don't get as much resistance from like if you hit a puddle in a car, it really slows you down, and it's really dangerous if you hit it at speed. But on a motorbike, it just cuts through it really nice and cleanly. Anyway, and this big tidal wave of water came over the top of me. So I said to the guy at the repair place, would that have gotten the water in the engine? And he said, no, it can't have gotten in from outside because there was no issue with the seal on the petrol tank and you couldn't get it in any other way unless it was through the petrol cap. So I was like, oh, okay then. So they had to be from the pump. And how did I know it was water? I didn't know. My bike was having issues and making a weird sound and stopping sometimes. So I took it into the place where I get it serviced, and they had a look at it, and then they tested the fuel that was in the tank, and they said there was water in the fuel, or water settled at the bottom of the fuel tank. And then he said you can try and do it through insurance, but it's usually pretty hard to fight it with. You'd have to go to court with the petrol station or the petrol company. So I said, oh, I'll just submit it anyway and see what they say. And it was easy. Everyone on the internet was like, oh, you're going to have to collect receipts and get video evidence, video security footage that you were there, and then you've got to prove that it was that petrol station and not another petrol station. And I was like, oh, this is not going to happen. But then I didn't have to do any of that. They just approved it. Well, I'm glad you're safe and soaked. So I usually, when it's raining, I had a one-piece wet weather suit, which kept me pretty dry, and gum boots. But that time when I went through that puddle, my gumboot was like absolutely full of water. All the way home, my feet were sitting in a puddle of water. It was fantastic. Hang on a sec.
Sorry for disturbing you. We will order some mocktails because we don't have any. Do you want some?
No, okay, thank you.
Sure?
Yep,
Because this burger, like a minimum is 4 burgers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the minimum. So what do you want? What burger do you want?
Okay, double quarter pounder.
I don't think
Quarter
so.
pounder?
It's just here. The chicken and cheese, hamburger, cheeseburger. Yeah. Oh, this one? Quarter pounder? Okay. Double. Yeah, that's the available. Yeah,
Yep, quarter pounder is fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Ah, daytime streaming for the win. Lucky I didn't have my noise cancelling on, because there's no way I would have heard that knocking through the noise cancelling. Oh, stop. Make sure there's no cars. And go. You could have emptied the boots, surely. Oh, I could have pulled over to empty it, but I just want to go home. When I'm finished work, I just want to go home. I don't want to stop. If I had to stop, then I'd get off and I empty the water, and it's easier just to ride home and then empty it at home. Am I weird? Yes, I'm very weird. Whoa, we've got $1.8 million? I didn't even know. Gotta buy some trucks. Let's buy some trucks before I end the stream. How many trucks can I buy for $1.8 million? 4. I can probably get 4 trucks for that. There is a new truck. I should probably do that. Oh, Extreme Matt says, peep behind the curtain there. Didn't know you had a housemaid. I think it's only the second time that they've come. Apparently, the way I clean the house is not good enough. So Geraldine does 16 hours a day of video editing and filming and content creation. So she certainly doesn't have very much time to do housework. And since I've reduced my hours, I stopped doing full-time nursing when I didn't get my full-time job as a NUM that I was doing for 2 years. I was doing a temporary 2-year NUM secondment, and I didn't get the permanent job, someone else did. So since then I've reduced my hours right down to like, it was once a week, but now it's lucky if it's once a month. Only because there's so much like to look after. I'm basically a stay-at-home dad now. More than semi-retired. And then I get paid peanuts to do videos on Twitch. But yeah, so I was doing the cleaning because Geraldine works so hard, and then apparently it's not good enough. So she wanted to get a one that live-in maid, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I don't think I said sorry though. So yes, this is the second time that we've had a cleaner come around and sort out the mess. And it's always really hard when I know the cleaner's coming. It's always really hard for me to figure out what I'm meant to clean up. And what I should just leave for the cleaner to do. I guess the good rule of thumb would be try and leave as little for the cleaner to do as you can, so that they can take less time to do their job. But I'm from a low socioeconomic background, like growing up. So I have no idea what you're meant to do with a cleaner. It's not something I ever thought I would need or use. And then they're ordering lunch. And they're like, do you want something? And I was like, no thanks. But then she's like, oh, we're ordering a burger, probably like a family meal, but it comes with 4 burgers. I was like, okay, I can. But now I've got to try and chip in, and they're not going to let me pay. So I don't know what to do about that. I feel bad. I think last time she was here, she wanted to order lunch and was asking if I wanted something too, and I was like, no, I'm alright. But then Geraldine was here, so I just said no thanks to Geraldine, and she dealt with the rest of it. Oh my goodness, I failed. I failed at reversing. There is no. There is no reversing in SnowRunner. You just drive straight in and drop your stuff off. In this game though, yeah. If you choose. So if you choose the option, where do you need it when you're dropping off your trailer? If you choose where do you need it, then they usually make you reverse. And you can't do where do you need it if you're delivering a B double. Oh, that's going to be outside, isn't it? That's not going to let me deliver it on that edge, I don't think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Extreme, it says Stay at Home Dad sounds awesome, though. It's awesome when you don't have to do any work. I'm a stay-at-home dad, but I don't have to do any of the housework. I'm a handbag for my wife, I think, is the better term. No, not really. I'm a very obstinate, negative handbag that doesn't do what it's told to do. I had a cleaner once. I wasn't sure how much pre-cleaning I was expected to do. Yeah, I think a lot of people are a lot better at it than me. I think you're supposed to make it tidy, so that all they have to do is clean the surfaces. But I didn't do a very good job at it this time. Last time I did. This time, not so much. We used to go out to the cinema and give them full access. I don't want them to come in the computer room. I'm supposed to talk here, not to there. I don't want them to come in the computer room. Because it's my space and I want the things that I have in here to be where I want them to be. And last time they came, I had a dragon shell crab miniature that's meant to go with this Dungeons and Dragons set. Where is it? It's called Dungeon in a Box. So it's like a Dungeons and Dragons thing that comes in a box like this, and then you get like a little map and some miniatures. But I had a miniature. Oops! I just dropped the one that I painted. I had a miniature sitting on my computer desk that I was looking forward to painting. I'd already painted it white, the base coat white, ready to paint the rest of it. It looks like this. And now I can't find it. It went missing after they did the cleaning. So I don't want them to come in my computer room and lose all my stuff. And this time around, I put what I should have done was put my miniatures away in its box. But I didn't, and now I can't find it anywhere. It's probably in the toy box somewhere because they probably assumed that it's the kids' toys. But it was on my computer desk, so I don't know. Anyway, yes, that's a cool box. Yeah, it's called Dungeon in a Box, and you can either buy just the standalone adventure that's just a one shot, or they also have an ongoing campaign. So every month they send you a new box, and I was like, never really wanted to spend the money on it, but then Geraldine got a subscription to iTunes for the Tesla. And I was like, well, if she's paying for a subscription for music, I'm paying for a subscription for Dungeons and Dragons. So I did. I've got 2 so far. And then the next... but I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it after I've gotten the full campaign for 1 year. So it does a year-long campaign. And I don't think I'm going to continue it next year. Yes, such a cool subscription idea. Anyway, guys, that was Happy Halloween, the first 3 missions. I think when we come back to play this next time, I'll just get to 10. I'll do the next 7 offline, and then we'll do the last 3 in the next stream so that we can get the reward. Although, I discovered last year when I did this, you don't get the reward until the event is over. So we'll have to do another stream for the last 3 next time, and then we'll do another stream to show off the new danglies that we get from it. Extreme Matt says I'll be caught up with the previous stream. Alrighty then. Thank you very much for joining me, Extreme Matt, in chat. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for anyone that hasn't followed. Oh yeah, also Grim Reaper. Thank you very much for dropping in, Grim Reaper. And glad to hear your stream went well. Thank you, and we'll see you in how long? 11 hours. We'll see you in 11 hours for some barotrauma. Bye. Thank you very much. See you next time.